Titled A Woman Obligated in the Haggadah, in Leil Seder. Sounds like a preposterous question. What kind of thing is that to ask? A woman have to be part of the Seder? Of course they have to be. What Jewish home? Not from where the woman not part of the Seder? It sounds like a crazy question, but like any question, we have to address it from a halachic standpoint with halachic sources and understand. Are we talking about from the Torah, from the rabbis, minhag? What are the sources here? You'll say, what do you mean? A woman has to go to the Seder. Yes, but let's think in a halachic manner. Technically, this is a mitzvah, seishas ma'av, it's a time-bound mitzvah. So if we'd ask such a question, the woman have to take a lulav, many would say, who know the sugya, know the topic, no. It's a time-bound mitzvah. Women don't have to take lulav. They can do the mitzvah lulav. According to Ashkenazic tradition, they can make a bracha. Sephardic tradition, usually they don't make a bracha. So too with sukkah and tefillin, other time-bound mitzvot, they are exempt. So wait a second. Haggadah is time-bound. It's once a year. You'll say, yeah, but sometimes they are obligated in a time-bound mitzvah. It's overruled. The exemption is overruled. Classic example is Kiddush Friday night. They make Kiddush Friday night. Women have to be involved in Kiddush Friday night because the Gemara says whoever is obligated in Shamor, the negatives of Shabbat, Lo Taseh, is obligated in the Aseh, and that's the woman. Okay, so then we need a source to say that women have to be part of Haggadah and part of Seder night. So the Arba Kosot is clearly a source. The Gemara openly says, they were part of the miracle. And therefore, since they're part of the miracle, they have to drink the 4 cups. So that's regarding the 4 cups. What about the Seder? So the Mishnah says that based on the Shulchan Aruch says women are obligated in the mitzvahs of the night. The Mishnah says, of course, the wine, that's open Gemara, and the matzah and Haggadah. So some want to say what it means is, Chayadim says, that's Rabbanan, that once they have to drink the 4 cups, well, the 4 cups, you can't just drink 4 cups by themselves. The 4 cups are connected to the Haggadah. So the women are obligated in the Haggadah as a framework for the 4 cups, and it's Rabbanan. Well, the Chinuch says something amazing. In Mitzvah Chafalf, in the Chinuch, Sefer Chinuch, he says they're obligated from the Torah in Haggadah. So some read the Chinuch, of course, why not? Milchasini says, I don't know what's going on here. Tzarech Ian Gadol, this doesn't make sense. Where is there a source to say that they're obligated from the Torah? In Yitzias Mitzrayim, in the Mitzvah, Yitzias Mitzrayim. He tries to see this source, that source. He says, I'm not really sure. And there's a difference. Are they obligated from the Torah, and therefore it's the same level as a man, and they can be motzi a man, do it for man or not? He says, this is not simple. Rav Yashiv comes along and says an amazing thing. Avin Haibos Hanes is a rabbinic law. It's rabbinic to say that the Chayiv in Megillah, that's rabbinic, Hanukkah lighting, and the 4 cups. So how could the Chinuch go ahead and use the concept? Avin Haibos Hanes, they were part of the miracle, and say they're obligated in Haggadah from the Torah. How does he say that? Yashiv has an unbelievable chiddush. He says that the first Pesach in Mitzrayim, all the Jews had to celebrate and thank God for saving us. That was a Torah biblical commandment. Now, a few weeks later, we come to Sinai, and there's a rule. And the rule is, whoever's in a miracle, the Rabbanan set up a rule that if you're part of a miracle, then you have to thank God for that miracle. Okay, but the Torah rule doesn't have that. Whoever's in the Torah has rules of categories of time-bound, not time-bound, mitzvot, and all those categories. So it turned out that till the rabbi set up that rule of Afan Bos Hanes, then the category would say that women don't have to be part of the God and Sivus Yisrael. Rav Yasha says it cannot be that at the actual Exodus they have a biblical mitzvah to thank Hashem for what went on. And then Matan Torah comes along, and now they become exempt from it because in terms of the categories, there's no category that would demand women to be involved in Haggadah. Can't be. And therefore, the original Afin Haibos Hanes, that they were part of the miracle at Mitzrayim, where they were Chayiv obligated right then and there, that continued past Sinai, and therefore that would explain the chinuch, why they are in fact obligated from a Torah standpoint in Haggadah. So in sum, women do have to be part of the mitzvah of the night. The Shulchan Aruch does say that part of chayv in all the mitzvot. And the question is, everyone is trying to make sense what exactly it is. If it's a drabanan level, a doraita level, and it's a fascinating discussion. Either way, the mitzvah they're involved, of course, like all Jewish homes across the world, and the women play a crucial part in our Masorah, the Nashim Tzidkanios, and Yetz Hashem will continue to play that essential role. Shalom.